What's going on, guys? Jeff from Phantom Brothers. Today we're back with another review video, but unlike from other videos we've done in the past, today we're doing the THRUSTMASTER Ferrari 458 Spider racing wheel for the Xbox One. So before we get into it, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Here at Phantom Brothers, we do a variety of different automotive content, everything from your basic install videos to automotive car reviews to vlogs there and there in between. So the reason why I ended up going with the Ferrari 458 Spider racing wheel is because it's the most affordable out of the other options out there. From other options, you know, it goes from $500 to $1,000 and beyond that. This one is coming in at $150 to $200 Canadian, depending where you go. The reason why I ended up going with this one instead of a more expensive one is because I wanted to dabble. So what that entails is I didn't want to dump all my money into one pile. So let's say if I went and spent $1,000 on a racing wheel and I wasn't pleased with it or I wasn't happy with it, you know, I would have been in trouble. But with this, you know, if I didn't end up liking it, it wouldn't have been as big of a deal. And this one specifically, you know, I've been wanting it for a while. So like, I always wanted to dabble into simulation and, you know, mixing my passion for cars with gaming seemed like the best way to go. What kind of drew me into this racing wheel specifically is aesthetically, this wheel looks amazing. It's complemented by a nice red grip, which I want to emphasize does not feel cheap at all. When you're spending hours and hours gaming, this wheel stays planted and feels firm on the desk. So it's not like rattling, you know, it's not shifting, it stays planted. I've spent hours and hours on this racing wheel and honestly, it never gets old. It feels good, it's high quality, it stays stationary, so it's not moving around or anything. One complaint I do have about it is the pedals. The pedals do move around. If you have carpet, they do tend to slide around, which, you know, it could be modified to stay planted, but that is one complaint I have about it. So a lot of you guys are probably wondering how to hook this thing up. So it's pretty simple, guys. So your wire runs from your pedals to your wheel and your wheel to your Xbox. So depending on what model of Xbox One you have, I have an older generation, so my USB port will be in the back. If you have a newer, you know, slim version, the USB port will be in the front. So essentially, the racing wheel will replace your Xbox One controller altogether. And you're probably like, how do you hook your headphones up to it, you know, if you're in a party chat or something like that. You can run your headphones from your controller, so have your controller on and have this one on at the exact same time. You will be able to connect your headset to your party chat while gaming on the racing wheel that way. So like I said before, this wheel replaces your Xbox One controller. So it has buttons on it that replicate the Xbox One controller. I'll bring you guys over. So as you can see, it has Y, X, B, and A. So the paddle shifters, they act as your left bumper and your right bumper. The start engine button is your D-pad essentially. So you're able to move across, go up and down that way. It has, you know, your home button, your start button. And this kind of acts as a second start button essentially. And your pedals make it so you go up and down. Well, I'll do my best to film some gameplay footage. I don't have a proper setup for it, but we'll get right into it. So before we get into it, guys, I just want to say how pleased I am with this product. I'm sure you guys would be too. Then again, it's all personal preference. So your opinion might be a little bit different than mine, but I think this is a great option. It's really affordable. So, you know, if you want to dabble into simulation and you want to learn or just want to get a beginner wheel, I think this is the way to go. Honestly, you're not going to find a better bang for your buck. This is the way to go. So let's get into it, guys. So you have your gas pedal and your brake pedal. So obviously if you hit the gas pedal, you're gonna go forward. You know, your brake pedal stops you. B is your handbrake. You got your paddle shifters. I like driving in manual mode in the game, so you'll have to go into your game, switch your settings to manual mode. So you drive, so let's do it. And it's very, very responsive, guys. Like, there is a little bit of a delay, but it's probably a 1/10 of a second delay. So here, let's switch it to more of a simulator mode. So as you can see on the screen, it's like perfect. Like, you can see how I'm steering in the game and I am in real life. It's identical. So it's a great driver experience. So your paddle shifters shifting up.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Your downshift.
Recalculating route.
Super responsive, super quick, super fun. You're gonna lose so many hours, you know, of your free time towards this game and this wheel. This is a way better experience than just using your regular controller. Your regular controller is fun too, but when I plugged this thing in, I was like, oh, it's like a totally different game. Like, it feels like a different game. It's more fun. It's more engaging for sure. It's more hands-on. This is the way to go if you're a beginner and you want to get into this sort of deal. Very simple to hook up, you know. It's pretty basic, like I said before. Your pedals to your wheel to your Xbox. There's other options out there, and I'm sure when I've put my time into this and I want to upgrade to a better system or a setup, sorry, I'm sure I will. But for now, as I'm just getting into it, this is the way to go for me. So there it is, guys. That is the THRUSTMASTER Ferrari 458 Spider Racing Wheel review. I really hope you guys liked this review. You know, hopefully we'll do more of these type of things in the future if you guys like this video. So I just want to also say, guys, me and Danny have been putting a lot of work into the brand. We have merch now. We've had it for a few weeks now. We got hoodies, we got t-shirts, we got jet tags, and of course we have our decals we started out with before. And you know, we've been putting a lot of work into it, guys. It's super high quality. I'm sure you guys will love it. We love it. We've been hearing a lot of positive feedback from you guys. We'll throw a little bit of a montage here at the end of the video for you guys to check out all of our products. You know, I want to kind of use this last bit of the video just to kind of, you know, do a little bit of a motivational speech. You know, there's a lot of negativity in the world and such. So, you know, if someone says you can't do it, just go for it. If you feel it in your gut that you can create something special and positive, I would say go for it. That's what me and Danny are doing. You know, if you have a gut feeling, I say go for it. It's pretty bland, but I've always wanted to create something, you know, whether it be automotive content or, you know, video games or fashion, you know, and I'm kind of doing a little bit of everything right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content. You know, if you want to do something, go for it. Don't let nobody ever tell you can't do something, because, you know, people do it every day. It's possible. You know, Facebook was invented, you know, Xbox was invented, and, you know, so many other things was created by, you know, these talented people, and they just decided to go for it. So just trust your gut, aim for the top, you can do it. That's Jeff from Phantom Brothers. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Phantom Brothers signing out.